All right, race day, game time. We're going to be starting from the back. It's going to be an exciting race. Bill and I are positive that we can get towards the front. A lot of strategy is going to play into today, so wish us luck, tune in, and we'll see you at the end.
I know you've been
Tell McAleer he was my
Oh, is it McAleer? Where's he at? Is he further down?
Yeah, tell him we were leading till he got in.
Oh, all right, I'll do that. I've met him a couple times. He's a nice guy.
He's a really good guy. One of the best in the business. Good luck. Work with him. Yeah, I got you. I got you guys. I told him. I know we're racing, but
guys, work together. We're a team. Even though you're racing with these guys, we work together. We're home.
ready?
What's up?
All jacked up on that high grade.
Anything, he didn't even say hi. He just came, gave him a big hug. He's like, I'm so sorry. And Elliot's like, get over it. I did. Okay? Like,
yeah, no, I saw him outside the track. He had his head down, and he was so fucking mad at himself and embarrassing. His girls, like, holding his head out. Got him! I will. Bam Bam for the grid.
Just past midday here in Sebring. Time leading us in the invocation.
Woo! Right there.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
did you preload your, you don't need it.
Okay. Well, probably have to wait till turn 1 or 3, but once we get across that line, it's on. Sure, I know you. Thanks, man. Good luck. Appreciate that.
Alright guys, coming to the green of the IMSA Pilot Challenge at Sebring. So we're just about to take the green there. Adelson checks up. My goal was actually to get right to his bumper and try to push him, but it didn't work out. Eric gets this awesome run on my outside, and here into turn 1 he goes around and takes the position from me. So we had talked about not battling each other too much. He saw the opportunity and took it, so awesome job by Eric there to get that pass done. So as we head into this 3 through 5 section, we're trying to kind of tiptoe. No one wants to make contact early in the race, so it's a little bit awkward. I see a gap open up, and I go to the outside here, back with Adelson, and manage to work my way by to the outside flank. Get a little bit of a draft off these two fighting in front of me. We had some good legs, so sneak back up there. Now this is Bob, I believe, and we're now down to turn 10. I'm going to go to the inside here, see if I can get a little bit of run on the outside. He ends up lifting a little bit, and I'm able to sneak by. So thank you, Bob, for the room. All right, so I believe this is Bryce Ward, and he's going to defend that inside into 17. I'm going to go to the outside, try to set up a run onto the front straight. He hangs in, His nose is actually right there on my door, and I'm going to leave all the radius and come out to the wall, and then I'm going to try to follow him back to the right wall. I don't know if he didn't think I was going to leave him room or if there wasn't room there, but we make contact here, and it was a spicy moment. Almost got pitted into the wall. Luckily, that all worked out, and we were able to continue racing. But did knock our toe early in the race, unfortunately. So here I'm battling with, looks like Alex Filsinger and Gary. And there's a door that opens up here on the inside. I'm going to try to follow the Merckx line and get a little bit of a run. I'm not sure which side he's going to defend, so I try to get him to come back to the outside, and I go to the inside. And so unfortunately at this point a full course caution comes out. We decide to dive into the pits for a little bit of fuel. This is me topping off, and I left this in here so you could see the Turner cars. We were actually in front of them, and they short fill one car to get in front of us. And one car is directly behind us. So here is the restart, right there with the Turner car. And I'm going to try to go around the outside of this Camaro. Unfortunately, this is a known offender for contact, and I took a big chance trusting him here to my inside, and boom, pay the price. Go around, you can see me death stare him there, and the last car here in the frame is actually the car that wins the race. So we were in a really good spot there until that happened. So now I'm fired up, trying to get track position back. I end up catching back up with the GT4 cars, and here's me working through the field again to get us back into some good track position for Bill's stint. This is back with Adelson again, battling into 7. He's going to give me the line in the inside. A lot of respect there between the two of us, so I appreciate that. Garrett Adams, another friend of mine, going to leave me a lane as well, so I really appreciate that. And this is the TMG car. I'm not sure who's driving right now, but we battle here into 1. We do end up catching back up to some of the cars that were in podium contention here, and this is me pitting at the end of my stint. So not an ideal stint for me. We had to start from the back, definitely some contact, not a great stint, but we were in a good position at this point, but the car had some damage to it. So Bill's hopping in. We had a pretty good driver change. We actually came out in a really good spot. You can see there's the car that wins the race that just came into the pit lane, and we were almost done with our change at this point. So we're going to come out in a really good spot. I'm going to do one last check on Bill's belts here and shut the door, and he's going to go to work. At this point, I'm going to hop over the wall, start consulting with my team and some of my peers about my stint, and he's going to be in the thick of it right away. So Spencer Pompelli and him getting a battle right off the bat. I think on lap 1 on his out lap, and then this is the following lap heading into 13. You can see Spencer's trying to work his way around the outside there. Him and this Merc are going to battle. Doesn't really give Bill anywhere to go, but Bill gets a front row view or a front row seat to this on-track battle here between Spencer and this Merc. Bill's going to try to go through the inside line with the Merc, but the Merc isn't able to quite get by Spencer, and Spencer and the Merc have a little contact coming off that 15 and allows Bill to set up wide, get a run on the Merc. Now at this point I'm in the pit lane kind of talking with people, and I'm all excited about where Bill is on track. This is actually Bill's first time racing the G82 M4, so very exciting to have him as a teammate and watch him go to work out there. So kind of watching the stint with my friends outside the car, and here he's setting up a pass in that 3 through 5 section. Spencer works by, and Bill actually gets by the McLaren as well, but unfortunately some kind of mechanical causes this. And doesn't look like a huge amount of contact, but our intercooler is blown in, and then there's actually a few other cars that get collected right after that as well, and unfortunately it ends multiple cars' days, which was extremely unfortunate. Bill and I felt terrible, and our day was over. So that was the conclusion.
Man, well that sucked. We started from the back, had a bad start. We got checked up, started to make our way through the field, and then one of our competitors thought when I was driving him to the wall, I guess he felt I wasn't leaving him room, and he tried to pit maneuver me on the front straight. Luckily I saved it, knocked our toe out really early in the race. Coming across the front straight to like pull him to the outside, and he just does like a full gentleman, tries to like slam me in the back quarter, and I go like full opposite lock at turn in, And so I recovered from that, and then if you just like go outside, you just like never brakes, it comes down the inside and just hits me in the back corner of the line. Like, dude, you hit us in BP2 races in a row, and you hit us in the big race? I mean, it's my bad for even putting myself there, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta be able to get around.
That car's pretty strong. Strong.
So,
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be okay.
you're out of here. Out of this race.
I think Bill's still kind of coming into it too. He's done a lot of things.
You been in the car yet?
Yeah. I got the key.
Why is that a word?
How are your days are going wrong? I know it's not the fault. I know how hard you guys are. Well. Well, he had 30 minutes to practice. I'm not making any back up 30 seconds. It's not like trying to convince you I need to get Bill Auberlen last night figuring out who he's on.
I 1,000%. That's not how we roll.
Oh, I know. Look, I know the mistakes happen. It's just that all I said was to Jill call and say, please go apologize to John for fucking up his championship. No. So I'm going to go ask him why he didn't.
Motions are tight today. So is the car totaled or what?
Total? No, he just hit the car in front of me. So he smelled.
That's what happened. That's what
Bummer.
Rearranging and repairing of the tyre wall, because that is right on the end of where the tyre wall is protecting the concrete blocks. Turn number 7.
We lose together as a team. We lose together as a team.
You DNF?
Bizarre race.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I got antsy, huh?
Yeah, you did. You did. Just a little bit. No, but dude, I mean, I saw you behind and I was like, in a second, JCD, in a second. And then I was just like, I saw you got to run and I was like, yeah, just take that. I'm going to try and follow you
I was actually
through.
going to try to push you.
Really?
That's why I was right on you. I knew we couldn't pass the start finish. That's why I was trying to stay with
Yeah,
you.
we
I could
was
just go.
Yeah.
I didn't fan out on Figueres.
And it's sort of interesting.
Oh, on the start. Oh, I was talking about like,
First lap.
I don't know, when you caught back up to me for whatever reason. It was, we were battling into turn 3, and then like kind of going a bit side by side through there, and I just got the exit out of 7, out of 5 into 7, and then like you just got the run, and I was like, I'm not going to try and defend because these guys, all they're doing is attacking me, I'm taking a gapple beat on the straight, and I'm like literally gaining half a second in individual breaks, and like in turn 1 I'm gaining like half a second, and I'm losing half a second on every straight. All right, well,
It's a hard day for a lot of us.
yeah, it is. But apparently, our guys did a good strategy shit, so we're looking good.
This is what it's all about right here. Man, what a day. What a day. Let's go get wasted.
The drive-through for another incident. So yeah, we have to talk to them why they didn't get a penalty for us.
So we need to catch both of
The 27 car. IMSA is notorious for not penalizing minor side-to-side contact.
Oh, I have no idea.
We don't roll like that. Yeah,
That's all right. I mean, here comes the car. It's a little rough out there. It shouldn't be this bad. I expected more. I knew it was a red flag quali, so I knew it'd be a rough go. A lot of yellows in the first fucking half of this race. So when I gave it to Spence, I was like, oh God, I was nervous. And I saw everyone out there together, and I was like, this ain't going to be good for anybody. And then within a matter of seconds, bang, I was like, yeah, here we go.
I'm gutted.
It sucks. I mean, that's it. It's, yeah, you know, no rhyme or reason to it.
All Alright guys, as you can see, we're back at the Airbnb. Definitely not our day. We had a DNF. Race started off interesting, definitely exciting. I started off at the back due to no qualifying. There was a lot of fast cars back there, so a few of us had talked about working together, not really fighting each other or defending, just letting the fastest car make the hole and all of us trying to go with it. Started right there with Adelson. Can't break the column, so I was going to try to push him along the start. We had a little bit of contact, which I'll try to clip and share with you guys, some of these highlights. A little later in the race, we did get kind of another door-to-door contact, which ended up actually getting us to the back wheel as well. Knocked our toe out, made the car a little more spicy to drive. We still had good pace. We were making our way forward. I caught a known competitor that has had a lot of contact in the past, and I went for a risky move around the outside. And unfortunately, he just never broke and didn't really turn. His excuse to me is that's where he breaks and turns at the his normally. But the result of it was me getting hit in the back and going around and losing a lot of really good track position. It did fire me up, and I was able to work my way back forward. Bill got in the car and was in the car in a very good position to possibly podium. And we were right around all the cars that did podium. As he headed into turn 7, we had some kind of mechanical failure, like I said, and he took out one of our good friends, someone that we highly respect and that was in a very good position in the championship. So very, heads down, definitely disappointed. It was not intentional. We didn't, it's not something we'd ever wish upon anyone. But it happened. Our car is heavily damaged as well. We're out of the race. It's heartbreaking. Not the way we wanted our day to go. I'm still very grateful for this experience. Got the chance to work with Bill Auberlen, got to drive a very fast race car, and I'm sorry for our boys that this happened. Hope they can get the car back together soon as we have a race here in Sonoma in the SRO Championship. So that's next on the list for us. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you all for the support and watching, and we'll talk to you soon.